Daniel Carter was 32 when his life changed forever. One late night at work, he collapsed without warning. The last thing he remembered was the sound of co-workers panicking, then the sharp sting of an oxygen mask as paramedics rushed him into an ambulance. When he opened his eyes, he was already in a hospital bed. At first, he felt relief until he noticed something strange. The room had no windows. His voice echoed too loudly, bouncing back like the room itself was mocking him. Minutes passed. No nurse, no doctor, just silence. Then the door creaked open on its own. Beyond it stretched a long, endless hallway lit by buzzing fluorescent lights. Daniel stepped out, barefoot against the cold tile floor. The first room he peeked into made his blood run cold. A man lay in bed, eyes open, breathing, but frozen. Alive, but completely unresponsive. Daniel whispered, "Sir, can you hear me?" But the man didn't blink. Daniel hurried to the next room. A woman this time. Same thing. Breathing, awake, but staring blankly at the ceiling. Every room was the same. Patients alive, but trapped in silence. The deeper he went, the more unsettling it became. The names on the doors started to look familiar. At first, strangers, then neighbors, then co-workers. Fear twisted in his stomach when he reached the last door at the end of the hall. The nameplate read, Daniel Carter. Hands shaking, he pushed the door open and froze. Inside was himself, lying pale and motionless, hooked up to machines. The heart monitor was flatlined. His knees nearly buckled. That's when the overhead speaker crackled to life. "Code Blue! Room 319. Time of death confirmed." The Daniel in the bed sat up suddenly, turning his head stiffly toward him. Its lips parted and whispered, "You shouldn't be here." Daniel bolted down the hallway, IV pole clattering behind him. But no matter how many turns he took, the corridor looped back to the same door with his name. The lights above began bursting one by one. Daniel screamed and ran, but the hallway went black. Total silence. Then an empty wheelchair rolled out of the darkness, stopping in front of him as the intercom whispered, "Acceptance is the cure." He shook his head. "No, I'm not dead. I'm still alive!" His voice cracked with desperation. But suddenly his legs gave out and he collapsed. When his eyes opened again, bright lights blinded him. Doctors leaned over his body, performing CPR. Relief surged until he noticed the clipboard in the doctor's hand. Next to his name were the words, "Time of death, 11:47 p.m." Daniel tried to scream, but no sound came out. His mother's sobbing voice echoed, "Why won't he let go?" And then he understood the horror. He was trapped, neither alive nor dead, condemned to walk that endless hospital hallway forever. And every time his eyes closed, the first thing he saw was the same door, the door with his name on it, waiting.